Let's go talk to Chorus again. Then we head back to the flyer. We meet the Inquisitor recruiter. We'll go do some more stuff at Lord Loud's Furnace. And then we'll go to the arena, because we've got to go do stuff.
Had your, moment, did you? You do you? I've been asking around, you know. Fantastic! The scholars loved it. One's already asked for a copy of the manuscript. I'm sure there will be more. Perhaps as many as 3.
Oh, 3. Dreaming big, aren't we, buddy?
Have it. Yes, that's it. Enjoy, and thank you so much. Oh, so much to do. So many, copies to make. Yes! Ha!
Okay, so we got 2,500 silver out of this. It's a fairly decent paycheck, if you ask me. Oh, by the way, what's up, guys? I forgot to mention, we're recording a lot earlier than usual. It's currently 1 p.m. It's the middle of the day. We're recording right now because I'm home, and I wanted to get some recording done, and I didn't do it last night, but I didn't, so we're doing it now. And, assuming I'm not completely worn out later on tonight, I'm going to record more of a different project later on.
You there, Sky. I see you skulking around like a ghost. Where have you been?
I've been out spying on the Lotus assassins. We're trying to draw their attention, and I wanted to see if it was working. I'm happy to report our bait has snagged a fish. The Inquisitors have taken notice of us. In fact, one of their representatives is on his way here now.
You were spying on an Inquisitor and he didn't notice you? Impossible. What's really going on, Sky? Where were you? The Inquisitors are masters of espionage and intrigue, Sky. They would have seen you tailing them. They would have seen you and killed you.
You underestimate me. I can be quite invisible when necessary. I followed the Inquisitor for some time without him being aware of my presence. Then I slipped away and rushed on ahead to warn you he was coming. I didn't want him to catch us in the middle of anything incriminating, like this argument.
Hello, buddy. How'd you come through that door? That door can't open.
No fantayana okona ne pinatawa. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yoyo ko nirfuk no sankut na no hona nyapir.
Okay, well, you asked me the question, that's why I answered it.
Kana. Wunikasurir kwana no kasa iriro. Sata tawe ir wonawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok.
Okay, okay. Well, throw it at me. What you got?
Sata tawe ir wonawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yoyo ko nirfuk no sankut na no hona nyapir.
Yeah, I don't think he wants me to go straight for murder. That would be too incriminating, I think. So we gotta do it the old cloak and dagger way.
No sankut na no hona nyapir. Ikirnik tine piru wo iferek uk son puno. Usair kokanato tanatia katanano shafatoyo kokanato sir ipanoneniko. Niato nonapati irovir kuni uk nawata ir. Usair kokanato tanatia katanano shafatoyo Kokonato sihiri panoneniko.
Okay, bye. You go do you, buddy.
So, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem. My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business. All of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him, an offering given as a sign of respect, a bribe, some might call it. If we replace Sheng's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Sheng's report. It's true. A gift of turtle eggs would be as insulting as a box of manure. Even more so, because they are so difficult to track down, whereas manure is somewhat common. I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
You just have those?
You have turtle eggs here? After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be ripe. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems to consider. For example, how will you sneak past Sheng's guards to make the switch?
We should just kill Sheng. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
Aren't you listening, Whirlwind? They don't want death.
I bet we could kill Fang and his guards too. Unleash rivers of blood in the streets, all in the service of the Lotus assassins.
Now that is how you interrupt the bureaucratic process. I'm all for it.
I am no coward, but there is already more blood on my hands than I can ever wash clean. You know this. I have no plan for you, no easy answer. But working with the Lotus assassins is a bad idea. No good can ever come of it.
We really don't have any choice, Sue. It's the only way we'll ever rescue Master Li. I don't like the idea of causing trouble for Shang. Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first.
That was my plan. We're just gonna go straight to the straight to the head.
Or anyone else.
Maybe you're right, Dawnstar. I just hope that in the end we don't sacrifice everything for the sake of one man, even if he is your beloved Master Li.
It's up to you how we handle this, but remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs. They're more subtle.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh no, you want to talk?
It is a foolish idea. You do not understand the seductive nature of the assassins and what they do to recruits. It does not take much to make a person forget who they are. With a little effort, they can be pushed past any morals they might have claimed. Cloaked in service and honor, even the most depraved of barbarity soon becomes unremarkable. A naive assumption. Perhaps you can avoid direct...
It's only naive if it's not possible. I can...
fanaticism.
Have you learned nothing from me so far, dude?
The rot
I can make it
of his
happen.
hand permeates the complex. He was made our leader during the raising of Dirge. He replaced Sun Qin, who along with the glorious strategist, never returned from that campaign. I did not serve Death's Hand long, but when the orders came, he never questioned. The connection is more direct than loyalty, and he instills that in his Lotus assassins. That is how so many were driven to kill without cause, and why I decided no more. There was more to that event. You are right to sense it. But I have kept my silence for so long that I must carefully consider the repercussions of breaking it. I must inevitably deal with my demons. Your destiny demands it, but I must also know that those demons will be put to rest, not exploited. For many years, I did nothing. If I had known Master Li was the glorious strategist, so much could have been resolved one way or another. In the end, I will have to trust that you are enough his student to find a way to protect what I cannot.
I've been doing a pretty decent job so far, buddy. I'm doing my best here.
I am not accustomed to words having such weight. We should resume your mission. You have far to go. Goodbye.
Yes? I appreciate the attention, but you have things to do. You've made arrangements to gain the trust of the Lotus assassins, but haven't followed through.
Bitch, I gotta talk to you
Has a
first.
task for you to
Calm
prove
down a
your
minute.
worth. Get to it and show him why you should be recruited. You could also seek out the executioner in the arena. He would be interested in your skill as a combatant. Did you like it? I thought you might want a little assistance. Consider it a small token of my favor. I thank you for your courtesy. A woman always likes to hear when her gifts are appreciated.
Okay, don't play up that card, please.
Gifts, even one so simple as what I gave you. A princess is not normally allowed to show favorites. Better that I give it away before Death's Hand carts it off. He has been quite brazen. Besides, it was mine by birthright to do with as I wish. Must I always be dictated to by tradition, despite my respect for it? Sometimes I want what everyone else has, to be myself. And to be myself, I gave you what I wished. Well, you're polite at least.
It is polite to a fault. Except for when you don't deserve it.
But the price I may pay for helping you could be greater still. I am destined for the throne, destined to rule the Empire after my father, but that will be meaningless if Death's Hand keeps his hold on my father's mind. I fear one day he may try to interfere with the Imperial succession. Or perhaps convince my father that he should be Emperor by marriage. Indeed, we cannot. I would bite my own tongue before ever allowing that man to touch me. I'm sorry, I've ruined the mood. We should continue our talk another time. First, we must expose Death's Hand, reveal his treachery and manipulation.
You were... I do believe you might have a little bit of tunnel vision going on. You were so laser focused on Death's Hand being the problem, you're not considering other possibilities.
Always happy to help. What do you
Of course,
need?
I can say that because I played the game before, but...
Dawnstar has been telling me about two rivers, the Swamp and Gao the Lesser. I was sorry to hear about your town and your friends. It brought a question to mind. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why? Seriously, why are you doing this? Details aside, you're fighting the Empire as a whole when you oppose the Lotus Assassins, Death's Hand, or the Emperor's will. I know all about your village and your master, and that explains some of it. What it doesn't explain is your drive, your strength. What gives you that?
It's a matter of honor, my homes must be avenged. Taught me to fully use my abilities. Yeah, people are suffering, that's why.
If fate cast this burden upon you, or if you rose up on your own to shoulder it. History will probably decide. I know you're going to follow Silk Fox's plans to find a way into the Assassin's Den. It won't be easy, but I'm confident we'll succeed. It's what happens after you find a way in that has me worried. I knew men and women who were drawn to the Lotus Assassins. They went into that place to prove themselves, as you intend to.
No, that's not why I'm going there. I don't want to prove myself. I want to tear them apart.
That's reassuring to hear. I'm afraid of what would happen if they convinced you that their way is right. I know you'll be fine. The Assassins will be lucky if you don't bring the place down around their ears. Just be sure not to tip your hand before you're ready. That's all in the future, though. We should keep at what we're doing. There's a lot left to tackle before we're done. Of course. I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, Kang, let's go back to the Forge, please.
Busy, busy. No time for chatty. Yes, I am eager to return there. It is a masterful array of artful mechanics, despite being a bit overly polished. This Lord Lau, he could use a bit of restraint. Certainly. It's just a flick of a switch, and I'm reasonably sure the trip isn't even doing any irreparable harm.
Let's be confident in that. Let's be really hopeful that's the case. Because if not, we're kind of fucked. No, in the process of going back here, we get super cancer. Alright, I need the cogs, and I need the cauldron. Okay, hang on, what button? There we go. Okay, nickeled iron for snake. And what I need is conductor, chimney, and cauldron. So, conductor, chimney, cauldron, and the tiger button, if I recall properly.
There's just something about this place. I can almost feel it. It's on the tip of my brain. And then it's gone. I just wish something would help prod my memory. Huh? What? Well now, what have we here? Well, isn't that just a golden carp full of luck? Let's see here. It's a wind map. Very sloppy ink, like it was crafted in a hurry, but I can decipher it. It would seem that someone wants to reward proper use of the furnace. Through some wind, like any other of its kind. Really.
Thank you for the input, Kang. That's so very valuable for me.
Like the previous map, there is really only one way to know for certain where it leads, and that is to get in the flyer and go there. We will have to leave the furnace before we can fly out, however. A little matter of needing the flyer. Just tell me when you want to leave.
I'm ready to leave now.
If we make it back to the real world, speak with me again and we can head off on that little wind map adventure. Did I say, if we make it back? Ha, yes, I did.
Well, it looks like your contact with the Lotus assassins will be bad for your reputation, but good for our goal.
Bitch, I'm busy right now. Stop interrupting.
You don't know the danger they represent.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?